The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Take a look at the Warriors. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Grizzlies. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for the Grizzlies, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Up at the forward spots, it's Anderson and Jackson. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. And it's Adams in at the center position. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Curry. Launches it. One up, one down. 2 points. with his first shot this game.
Sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three he attempts is going to be knocked in.
Pass to Brooks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the pass to Poole from downtown. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, he's no stranger to the contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive coverage.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Anderson. Offensive rebound. Looney jacks up a three. Poole, no good. Passes it to Brooks. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
Good at taking what he sees. Give Brooks this in-between shot. Man, he's going to knock it down.
Here's Curry. Pass to Poole. From the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now Brooks, his last outing, he had 18 points, 5 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Here's Jackson, and it's off the back rim, no good. And here's Green, he'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. This is to Curry. There's the triple. That one misses. Morant with some nice D. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
Oh, just a guy who grew up with basketball in his DNA. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s dead. Jaren Sr. was a heck of a player. I played with him. He won a title with the Spurs in 2003.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the Grizzlies with another miss.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Wiggins. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Brooks misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
On its way from Curry for 2. Can't nail the jump.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Here's Anderson. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Poole. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
That's good from Poole. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Here's Curry, following the basket by John Morant. Poole on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Morant. 38 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Wiggins against Anderson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is also, I mean, so creative and finding out ways to score.
From deep, Brooks. Memphis the rebound. And Adams with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And here are the Warriors now. The Grizzlies making the shot. And the basket by Curry.
And this is how gifted Curry is. Able to take contact head on and still power play.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. 5th is Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Morant against Curry. And good that time. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
You can't defend this any better. I mean, sometimes Morant is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. He dishes it to Anderson. Morant scanning the floor. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
Outside, Green. Here's Curry with the drive. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, who's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Porter's checked in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Jordan Poole. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Now here's Kuminga. Following the miss by John Morant. Curry passes to Lee. Over Williams. No good from Lee. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 3. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
But they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working, and he's earned his keep.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Outside Porter. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Fantastic awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Williams. There's the pass to Tillman. There's the dish to Clark. Knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Inside. On his face. Nice touch on the bank shot. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jones kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. Traps in the tray. Melton's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lee outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Williams. Nice D from Porter. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Now, here's Bielitsa. No points in the game yet for him. Curry finds Porter. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Williams against Curry. Left side Jones. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
God, he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. On the free throw, no good. The Warriors shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Bielitsa against Jones. Curry's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. Jones with it. At the top of the key, Clark shoots over Kuminga. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. From deep 3-point range, that shot misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, they make him a handful.
And it goes down 2 points. Bielitsa's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
We've seen Bielitsa make this shot before. Even when the D is there, he stays focused on the basket.
Here's Melton to the inside. Clark. Head shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Lee. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Not an easy finish in that kind of traffic. I mean, I don't care how close you are to the ball.
On the wing, Melton. He's covered by Iguodala. Offensive rebound. No good from Clark. Clark's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Lee dishes to Curry. Bielitsa passes to Curry. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Melton. That one wide left. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And that one's good by Clark.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Curry kicks to Lee. A 3-ball. That shot off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position. Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, Tyus Jones out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Bane in at the 3. Now here's Jones. Pass to Melton. To the wing on the left. Bane inside the 3-point line. And too long on the shot. The Warriors shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Lee outside. Kicks to Curry. Back to Lee. Down low. From 8. Yep, that one goes in there. Lee's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And that D, that ain't gonna cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's gonna find ways to score.
Curry with the steal. Here's the break. This one for 3. And Bane pulls it down.
I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Damian Lee. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. Now here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but even what's more impressive, in my opinion, is the shot block. By the end, they were afraid to bring the ball anywhere near.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And he can't get the first one. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Here's Toscano. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Poole. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Clark. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Andre Iguodala. Some last season stats for him. Last season, he averaged 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
I would too. The defensive ability, the energy, the tenacity. He's the whole package.
He's off on the first.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Toscano passes to Green. Here's Louis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the rejection by Jackson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. They get it back. Cool. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Bain. Both free throws good from Poole.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Green against Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poole on the wing. Brooks covering. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
But don't ever underestimate Looney's toughness. I mean, he will battle you with contact, injury, you name it.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran, thinks and plays like a 15-year vet. Very reliable and well-rounded big man.
And that one falls for Looney.
We're talking about a guy who does whatever is asked of him. Looney's been blessed to play with some of the best. He's part of the fabric that holds the team together.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good. Wiggins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The pass to Poole. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. And Wiggins able to finish. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Brooks. Connects on the 9-footer.
Such excellent body control. I mean, Brooks can absorb contact and finish at the rim without having a shot affected at all.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Toscano. The feed to Green. Wiggins against Anderson. They grab their own miss. And Green slams it in.
A lot of bunnies come Green's way because of the way he works on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. Buries it down low. 12 points for him.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Toscano. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green, no luck. Brooks outside. Steps back and fires. And another basket for Memphis.
So calm under pressure. Brooks is used to the D being up on him. He doesn't let them get to him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Porter subbed in for Toscano Anderson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant outside. Shoots over Poole. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Morant.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Now Kuminga. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Poole. And the Warriors miss again.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Morant finds Brooks. Here's Adams. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Poole, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Brooks with no one around. The Warriors pull it in.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Porter trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. Wiggins has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Morant outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Poole, the pass to Looney. Back to Poole. And here is Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Adams. His last outing he had 8 points. From deep, Williams buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. Brooks against Wiggins. Here's Poole. That shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Brooks, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And he makes the first. Now Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a 2-way win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Looney, and it's Stephen Curry in for Jordan Poole. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dylan Brooks has put in. 45th pick in the 2017 draft.
Curry passes to Porter. They get it again, and it's good for 2.
Offensive rebounding is all about position and hustle. I mean, their ability to show exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks, the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Jones.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead early. Jones drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And that's a selfish basketball. Wiggins' teammates, well, they appreciate it when he shoots the rock like this.
Here's Brooks. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the line to me, Kevin. He gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Jones up top, guarded by Curry. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Brooks outside. Feeds it to Williams. Iguodala with the steal. Bielitsa with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Now here's Kuminga. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. And that one released in time, but no good.
And Iguodala's ability to match up at a number of positions, that's just a big part of his defense right now.
And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, most of Brooks' shots come from beyond the arc. I mean, with good reason. He's an effective three-point shooter.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Warriors leading by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. Poole, the pass to Green. To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Green. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, and the balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strength, but he stays in control.
Brooks with it. He's got 11. Anderson outside. Shoots over Curry. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just a razor-sharp focus from Anderson. Excellent job not letting the intense coverage alter his shot. Love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brooks. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Can't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Morant outside. Over Green. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Curry against Brooks. Curry looking it over. The pass to Poole. 3 off the mark.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And he converts the layup. Morant's got 18 points.
Well, this has been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins, and he gets the bucket. 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
one. Toscano Anderson's checked in for Jordan Poole. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Morant, and it's good, 2 points. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Welcoming the physical defense on the way up. Morant enjoys overcoming these types of challenges.
Here's Wiggins, and that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 6 to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
That free throw, no good.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Here's Toscano. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Bain. Anderson outside. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Kicks it to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adams. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Porter's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Clark outside. Memphis the rebound. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Adams.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
He gets that one. Curry's got 20. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morant against Curry. To the middle, poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Bielitsa, he checks in for Golden State. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Anderson, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Jones, no one around him. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now the pass to Toscano. Jones against Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And what a great feel Curry has. Even with contact, you're not going to keep him from getting the ball in the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala is checked in for Toscano Anderson. And Kuminga subbed in for Wiggins. The free throw dropped for Curry.
Yeah, he's a soft-spoken leader. I mean, Curry lets his play do the talking. I mean, I love how he lets the game come to him so natural.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system there and now, it just isn't getting it done.
On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Porter. Melton's shot is good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough, tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Here's Curry. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Melton. He has 7.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Here's Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What balance from the veteran. Porter has gotten used to taking the hit and still converting. Porter Jr., I mean, he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
He's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. We can just hope he can crack 60 games in any given season.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket for Melton.
Showing some guts, taking a guy who towers over him and still landing up.
Curry passes to Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Jones. 8 points for him. Here's Melton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Melton. So so he gets them both. Warriors leading by 8. Curry passes to Bielitsa. Iguodala with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Kuminga's got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Tillman passes to Melton. Lobbed up there for Clark. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Porter can run the floor. He flies down the court like a track sprint. Tough to keep up with.
Here's Jones, and it's Clark in the corner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Bielitsa finds Iguodala. It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 31 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Pools checked in for Otto Porter Jr. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Now Jones. He's got 8. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Melton's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And here is Poole. 14 points for him. Here's Kuminga. And it's Melton with the rebound.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Pass to Tillman. Dishes to Jones. Five on the clock. Here's Tillman. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Poole. All sorts of time. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Poole's got 16.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
The pass to Melton. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Curry with it. Jones covering. Williams with the steal. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Curry against Williams. It's Bielitsa. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Hey, listen, you really can't defend that play any better. Just give Bielitsa credit for keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Williams. Brooks is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Jones kicks to Brooks. Pocket 6. Fires from the wing. And that one is good.
Oh, now this is a good sign for sure. Look at the confidence Brooks has taking and making it there.
Here's Looney. He's covered by Clark. The shot by Curry, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Jones. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 7 rebounds in the game. Iguodala against Williams. Iguodala, the pass to Poole. Cuts off the pass. Here's Jones. Up and in on the layup.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. From deep, Brooks, good on the three-point shot.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a dry first half, but now they're falling.
Iguodala with it. Williams picks him up. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Grizzlies, Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Kyle Anderson comes in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Wiggins up top, guarded by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And they pick up 2. And that's now 33 points for Stephen Curry.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's the teardrop. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 24.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
This has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is when he gets to his spots. He's capitalizing.
Curry against Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slow-it-down team. When you draft John Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard right now.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors leading by 13. On its way from Curry for 2. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Adams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jackson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage from mid-range.
Here's Looney. Back to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. No good from outside.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Deep 2 from Brooks. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brooks has got 10 points in just the second half. Curry against Morant. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Brooks.
Oh, sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Back to Morant. Inside, here's Adams. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Now here's Wiggins. Passes it to Looney. Over Jackson. And the Warriors miss again.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Here's Brooks. Count that one. Brooks has got 20 points.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Curry passes it to Looney. Jackson against Green. Wiggins outside. They need this one. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And credit the aggressiveness of Wiggins. He welcomes the defenses. Gives getting physical with it.
And he hits the first of 3.
You have to admire Wiggins' explosive scoring ability. I mean, when everything is just right, he can run up the scoreboard and become a real menace.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Brooks the pass to Anderson. Morant outside. Curry with the steal. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to be careful around Curry. He has outstanding court awareness, and therefore, he times his steals perfect.
Morant, the bounce pass. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Morant outside. To the inside, Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
Here's Wiggins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Wiggins has got 14 points here in the second half. Morant kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks the pass to Anderson. Nine feet out. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
What's up?
Free throw, good, Anderson.
I mean, I think he's kind of a throwback kind of player, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson's nickname is Slow Mo because of his ability to slow the game down and pick the opponent apart.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Anderson against Wiggins. Pass to Poole. Looney kicks to Green. He feeds it to Curry. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those. With large, soft hands, Jackson can finish above the rim with ease.
And there's the pass to Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 39.
How do you guard this guy in the pick and roll? I mean, Curry puts so much pressure on you. He has the ball on the string.
And that one's good. Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant against Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Morant.
Underrated going into college, underrated coming into the league, and Morant plays like he's still trying to prove the doubters wrong.
Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Curry against Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Makes it off the glass. Brooks has got 14 points here in the second half.
The offensive game becoming more versatile over time. Brooks proving how dangerous he can be on this end.
They double-team Curry. It's stolen by Adams. And finished off by Morant.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Outside, Green. Stolen by Brooks. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Looney. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Memphis also making some changes. Baines checked in for Steven Adams. And Conchar subbed in for Brooks. On its way from Curry for two. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Grizzlies. 9-point game. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Over Bielitsa. And the Grizzlies tack on two more.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Curry with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.